my girl. She's like, what, you don't want to have no more kids with me? I said, well, damn, not right now. I'm trying to have no back to back. Motherfucker trying to have stair steps.
Fuck that. Gotta accept this shit. It's like when she had this, she ain't gonna want none no time soon because she can remember how that pain feel.
No. I said, I'm about to start giving us some weak shit. That's what I'm about to start doing.
Mix that shit up.
Give me some weak. Throw in some weak some days.
Hell yeah.
Is everything alright? Yeah, wow. Wasn't that the best you ever had?
No, I did better. Shit, bitch, that's all I got right now. I ain't got no dick, I got ding-a-ling. Yeah, drop a little ding-a-ling off on her. Some bitches like ding-a-ling. Some bitches like ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling can get your day started. Dick can ruin your day. Gotta end your night.
Get that bitch 2 knuckle bucks.
Fuck that.
You ever see a nigga be putting his Crocs in sport mode, doing all that different shit?
Yeah.
Ooh. That nigga stupid as hell, boy.
Put them shits in sport mode.
Give me 2 knuckle bucks.
Had them socks sideways. The gray part of your white socks be on top of your foot.
I'm telling you.
I never understood the physics on that though, how your socks turn like that. But the two parts still be straight, but the rest of your sock be twisted up. But you take your socks off, you hit a bitch with your socks off, you like it for real. You keep your socks on, you got your drawers on, that bitch ain't shit. Unless y'all gotta understand that we just trying to get this motherfucker out the way. But if you gonna fuck a bitch in some socks, don't wear footies.
Them shit's the worst. Them bitch gonna be twisted, coming off.
That and it look gay too. Why you wearing footies like a bitch? Put on some tube socks like Melvin. He was in there butt naked with damn long socks on, long giant socks. On some breakfast.
I put my goddamn my Nike slides on. Them bitches. I be like Tokyo Drift when that nigga first came to Tokyo and she told the nigga when he came to class, Wabaki. I put on my Wabaki, nigga.
Wabaki.
Extra attraction.
Put them foam runners on. Motherfuckers feel like they got brake pads on. Get up in there, fuck in the book, man. Shit. They say a lot of bitches say they used to say like they don't like having sex raw because it's like soul ties or something. I don't believe in it that much, but I do believe in that like you start to kind of catch feelings a little bit quicker. I don't know about that soul tie shit though.
I would say for me it don't. For a nigga, it ain't about no soul tie. I think that must be something that women feel.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, cause some girls say no matter what, just fucking period. That's a soul tie. But for me, it ain't no soul tie unless we really compatible like that. If we ain't on no compatible shit, it was some fuck.
That's it.
So, I don't know. I think to each his own. But if I'm fucking you or about to fuck and you tell me I gotta get a condom, you probably don't like me that much. Now I understand we just started talking. That's one thing. But if we fucking for a while and I still gotta use condom,
you don't like me at all.
You don't like me.
I think after that third sexual encounter, ain't no rubbers coming on. I think the only time a rubber really got down. Only time motherfuckers really used it, like I said, if they don't like it. I know after the second time, like in the first session, first time I had sex, the second time y'all do it, usually that rubber coming off anyway.
Yeah. I believe if you using rubbers consistently with somebody you fucking with, y'all probably not in no committed relationship. And somebody is still fucking. Mm-hmm. Or it might be both of y'all.
I think it's more so when somebody's still fucking. But I know that if I'm the one getting it wrong, 8 out of 10 somebody else ain't. But I just feel like, would you put a plastic bag over your mama's head before you give her a kiss on the cheek? Why you gonna put plastic around your dick before you wet your meat?
I feel like I don't care about him at that point if I do that. I got to think about him, man.
Got to.
If you can't think about, consider his feelings too, then I don't think I need to be here.
Nah.
I had to be like Aaron the plumber. I don't think you qualified.
Damn, bitch, you ain't qualified. Damn, man, fuck that. That shit, damn.
Getting head. You ever had head with a condom?
Never.
I feel like that's prostitution.
Yeah.
That's the only way you doing that.
I never understood sucking dick with a sucking dick raw and then using a condom for the pussy. Cause your mouth can still catch diseases, bitch. So how you gonna suck raw dick and then make a nigga wear a rubber?
I guess cause you said, well, my mouth can't get pregnant.
Oh, but that mouth can get sick though, bitch. Cause I think it's a commitment thing. You don't be fully committed to this shit. You gonna kiss raw dick.
That's like the ones back in the day when niggas was young, sucking dick because they said that don't make them no hoe. They still a virgin. No, you just like dick in your mouth instead. You still a hoe.
We need to bring that back. I can get behind that philosophy. I can smoke a bag of that shit. The hoes. Imagine that.
I mean, I suck your dick. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking you.
Now, I done had a bitch pour that on me, though.
I suck your dick, but I ain't fucking.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, all right.
Okay. I can deal with that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna come, but I deal with it. Unless you really know how to maneuver this motherfucker. You be sucking dick for a long time, though.
Come down the head, I'm long-winded on that motherfucker.
What?
For real. Come down to the pussy, it depends on the day, goddamn it. I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
Some days that motherfucker be like, man, I ain't even trying to hold this bitch in.
Yeah. Well, there you go. But see, the thing about me is, if I'm nut, I'm gonna get back to it. I ain't got to stop after that. I could do, nigga, I could go like Shaq and Kobe with this motherfucker, like
Brian and Wade.
I promise you. Magic Johnson, when he said back to back. Yeah. I promise you. Hey, that motherfucker go keep going, goddamn Energizer.
It be some time that motherfucker put a nigga to sleep. Bitch, just give me 5 minutes and I'll get back up and wake you up.
Ooh, hey, that's some of the best sleep right there. I promise you. Melatonin can't give you a sleep like that.
Hell no.
Nothing in this world. I don't give a fuck. You get anesthesia. You don't remember how you went to sleep. But look, let me tell you. You bust that good one. Motherfucker, that shit will put you out in a position you busted that nut in.
In the fetal position. Nigga still be holding the bitch. Dick all wet and white. Now you feeling like a bitch. You ever fuck a bitch with a t-shirt, no drawers? Just a long t-shirt, had your ass hanging out a little bit? You thinking about it too long.
I think I have.
I ain't, okay.
I think I have.
Hitting the bitch like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, woo-hoo.
Really goddamn take that motherfucker. Oh,
Nah.
I remember I was at Livingstone, man.
If I did that shit, I still was like, you know, pants down around about the knees and shit. Quick ones.
Yeah.
Quick ones. In and outs.
I was at Livingstone and shit, right?
Yeah.
Gay dude came out the room. Man, this nigga had a long t-shirt, no drawers. He gonna lean forward a little bit to throw something in the trash can. Nigga ass came out. I'm like, man, let me go back in the room.
Hey, man. What the fuck did I just see? That's what I would have been like.
Yeah, I went back in the room. I'm like,
man, come on, man.
Yeah, what I said too. I'm like, God damn, man. That shit don't make no motherfucking sense.
Just got his ass bust up.
Boy, busting up your bike. Fuck that shit. That's
oh, God, man.
That's funny as hell, though. I'm like, man, it was a lot of wild shit going on in Livingstone, man. I hated that school.
Yeah.
But, How you feel about like the willpower shit, like we was talking about earlier though? 'Cause like I was telling you, you know,
Willpower is everything, bro. That shit, what drives you? If you ain't got no type of will to do nothing, that I'm put it like this: having willpower to do things that you want to do, it's not willpower. That's just what you want to do. It's fun to you. It's good to you. Having real willpower is doing shit that you really don't want to do, but you know you have to. Doing what you gotta do. You have to make this shit happen, because ain't nobody else gonna do it.
yeah.
And that's the type of willpower that I have. I do shit that I don't want to, but I know it has to be done. And that's the first step of being a man or a woman. You gotta step outside of yourself.
And that, you know, that's important, just in aspects of everything. But as far as like on a relationship tip though, I feel like willpower is like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gotta have a will to, just like you said, you just with anything you gotta have a will to do something. But if you ain't got the will to work with your person, you probably don't need to be with that motherfucker. Like, that's just patience, compromising, everything else. You gotta be able to have that will to want to do it just because you care about that person. So I had a conversation to talk about, you know, just being patient with a nigga, just having that willpower to want to be patient.
Yeah.
Don't force it, because if you gotta force it on yourself, then it ain't real. I don't need that. I don't need that shit at all. Just have that shit amongst you. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I can do is just reassure you by showing you that I'm trying or doing something, want to do something.
I think a time where I feel like, I'd say at my lowest, at the lowest point in my life, I would probably say I pulled away from most people on the relationship tip of shit. It was the worst, bro, trying to figure shit out when you depressed and you try not to let the world see that you depressed. You trying to goddamn just deal with your shit in silence. And trying to get in a relationship through some shit like that, that's the time when you don't need to do that shit.
Right.
I ain't have the belief that somebody will have the willpower to want to put up that shit, so I separated myself from bitches and friendships and stuff. I just kind of like closed myself off until I could find a way to deal with it in the process. And once I battled through that shit, that's when I was able to get to the point where I could trust of not being a burden on somebody, not being an extra weight. But back then, nigga, job wasn't shit, responsibilities heavy. Damn, dad just passed, shit was bad, so I know a lot of people don't want to be around you in the bad times. Hell, some of the people that was closest to me, or I thought of being like this with me, barely said 2 words when my dad died. Barely said anything. Wasn't there for me. Didn't have my back. So I damn sure wasn't trusting nobody new to have my back through no time like that. So I had to figure that shit out for myself. Like I said, that shit ain't happening overnight. It took me years to get up out of there.
Shit rough.
It's bad dealing with shit, period, but it's bad when you try to deal with shit in silence.
Silence, yeah.
That shit make you feel like you going crazy. It was days I'd drive home and didn't remember getting home. Could remember if I ran red lights. Don't remember stopping at no red light. I just remember just getting in the car and next you know I'm home. Like,
I was going through shit like that too. I remember leaving this joint crib and shit. I was so fucked up, I had to stay over there. I just went to sleep for like an hour and a half, still was fucked up. Nigga, I was driving home like this. Nigga, I made it though. I don't know how I made it, but I made it though. I think that bitch burnt me too.
Damn.
Raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
Yeah, I've been burnt.
I haven't, bro. By the grace of God, I haven't.
It took me a while. And it wasn't because I was doing too much, it was just because I just kept getting I got a couple bad eggs.
Yeah.
Well, really one. No, I had 2 bad eggs. But that shit crazy though. I hate going there to like the clinic and shit. I know niggas that's been to the clinic so much, they got that nigga on pre-reserve.
Damn. Nigga say, oh, I know what this is.
Mm-hmm. I'll be back.
Dang. I'm about to go to this bitch house right now. Man,
Like
don't do nothing crazy, bro. Don't hurt her.
Mm.
No, I'm about to hit this bitch again. This shit, I can get rid of this. I'm about to go get that again. That shit was good.
This nigga stupid. I thought you was gonna beat the bitch up.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, just cause you can't fuck it off for you. You can't fuck diseases
I
off.
went over there to smack that bitch and I wound up fucking her again, Doc. Can I get some more medicine?
I need double the dose this time. I think I got triple gonorrhea.
Dang. How you do that?
The motherfucker Rio said hit a stripper Monday night called hit a stripper Sunday night called Crabs Monday.
Damn.
God damn, how the fuck that happened? That shit evolved quick.
Man, you know you said, I heard that you could find them. They said you could see them bitches jumping when that shit get out of control. Like, you can see the crab jumping. That means you done let them bitches sit on you until you practically rub yourself raw probably, man. You scratching so much.
That's nasty. But I like having lice.
Yeah.
I'm glad black people can't get lice.
If I ever got burnt by a bitch, I think I wouldn't tell her that I found out that I got burnt by her. I just show up and punch her in the face.
You know how I know I think she burnt me though? Cause she get asked,
You should get tested. I think you should get tested. I just feel like you should be safe. Like, bitch, I knocked this
So
motherfucker.
she said,
yeah. And then she didn't hit me until after the fact.
that's what I would have said. Oh, so was you, bitch.
Bitch bought me some wings just so she can give me, just so she could fuck me. I took them wings and went home, bitch. I gotta wait a week because of your motherfucking ass.
My dad said this bitch burned him when he was
That's a
young.
big ass lizard. I'm listening though.
He said this bitch burned him. The motherfucker said he went to her crib and yelled outside her window, "You dirty bitch! You burned me!" She said, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't." "Yes, you did, you nasty bitch." He said he called this shit back in the day called the bullhead clap.
Oh my God.
He said the doctors had to put your dick on the table and hit it with a mallet and this shit would squirt out your dick. Like,
I couldn't imagine shit like that.
They said that shit was called the bullhead clap, nigga. I said, damn.
I never understood what the clap was in the first place.
Something I don't want. I don't know exactly what it is, but nigga getting your dick hit with a mallet, I don't think I
I don't want no
would.
shit like that. Yeah, it's no, say yes.
Hell no.
Which I had a couple of the warning signs and shit, but I was young, dumb.
I had one scare though. My goddamn, one of my balls swole up on me one time.
Yeah.
And I thought that shit was an STD, nigga. I was nervous as a motherfucker, boy.
You
Like,
like, hair or some shit.
nah, they said a bacterial infection. That was common. And I ain't never heard of no shit like that. But nigga, I tried to fight through that shit. I couldn't though.
Nah, not with your nutsack, man. You supposed to get
Trying to fight through that motherfucker, but you couldn't sleep on your back. It feel like you got weights between your legs. And if you lay on your stomach, them bitches just hanging, 40-pound dumbbells on your balls.
And that's every night anyway.
Shit, nigga.
It's just mostly dick though.
That motherfucker hurt so bad, nigga.
I know you couldn't sleep none of that shit.
Hell no, I got up like 2:30 in the morning and went to the hospital. Then when I was in so much pain, nigga, it's probably like, I'll say like a 9 out of 10.
Nigga said a 9 out of 10. Raised nuts swell up. I don't know. I ain't have it. I thought I had it, but I ain't have it.
That motherfucker hurt so bad, nigga. I couldn't even get my dick couldn't even get hard. And I had these 3 white bitches come in and check me that night. I was sitting over this motherfucker like, damn, man. I'm over here soft as a motherfucker.
Would you be embarrassed if your dick rolls up in a doctor's office?
No.
You don't give a fuck about none of that
No,
shit.
nigga, it's mine. You shouldn't look like this. Well, that's what the excuse I get. My dad took me to the doctor one time. I was like 5 years old. And I had this Indian lady check me. And my dick got hard. I sat there and did like this. I was just smiling. My dad was just like shook his head and laughed like, this boy crazy as hell. He'll laugh and shit like that.
I would too. Me though, goddamn, I wouldn't be nervous, but I'd be like, man, damn.
I never had the
My
pleasure
fault.
to get no bad doctor when I went to the doctor for a checkup like that.
Shit.
I always either had an old ass white lady or old ass white man check me. And each time I just be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you said white man, I almost passed out. Now when I was younger, I went to the dentist. Nigga, all my doctors was bad. I had one that looked like Carla from Friday after, yeah. She was thicker. I'm like, good Lord have mercy. She used to been up, put them tickle bitties in my face. Yes.
Now, dentist wise, yes, I done had some bad.
Yeah, them dentist hoes be finding them.
Yeah. I mean, my mom still had me going to the kid dentist when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming to appointments smelling like weed and shit. They telling me, Mr. Precious smell like weed. Bitch, I got something on me right now. You need some?
I'm gonna get a little A4 for you.
Bitch used to be doing my teeth and shit. They had a titty on my head, just sit on my goddamn forehead. I'm sitting there.
Nigga been chill out.
Like, just lay down a little bit more. Bite that
Catch
motherfucker.
that motherfucker. Man, hell yeah, nigga. I was sad in the motherfucker when I had to leave that dentist. Cause I aged out. And the hoes so motherfucking fine, man. You know what I'm talking about? And they were all Spanish. Even the male doctors. I'm like, shit, this is alright. I think dentists, nurses, and then CNAs, I guess. Well, a CNA is a nurse. So, but I'm talking about registered nurses, then CNAs. If that makes sense. I think that's how the pecking order go when it come down to being fine, as far as like in the medical field.
I like those.
What's names be fine too sometimes. EMS women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I came in there to the hospital one night. My dad was in one time. Man, motherfucking, what was the nurses in training to be in the white? I came in that bitch, I don't know where I came from or why I even came up to the hospital like this. But I was so clean, nigga, that everybody could, either somebody had to say something every time or everybody had to stop their conversation and just look at me. I had on this black bucket hat down, and that motherfucker was low as hell, so you could barely see my eyes.
Yeah.
That shit low as hell. I had on this white sweater, this white champion sweater with a red and black C on that motherfucker. I had on these damn joggers that was hard. This shit was white, black leather on this motherfucker with the red accents, and I had on some black toe 14s. I came in that bitch so clean. Before I got in the motherfucking hospital, this nigga was like, God damn, man, you made me feel bad coming out the house looking like this. So I laughed and shit. It was like funny. So, boom, we walk in. I'm talking to my sister. When we get off the elevator and walk through emergency, everybody's talking. I just start seeing motherfuckers stop and just look. Everybody keep checking me from head to toe. Like, God damn, this nigga is matching. God damn.
That I didn't have a situation like that, but I did have a situation when I worked at Bath and Body Works, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, they called me in, and I worked at the one at Friendly Center and shit. So We was doing peak season, around about the holidays. And at the time they still do, they had about like 5 registers.
Yeah.
All of them was filled up. And I think it was me and this other dude that worked. I threw my homeboy AJ. They called me in. AJ was already there. I walked in. As soon as I walked in, all them bitches at one time in unison said, "Hey, Brandon." I came in there with the do-rag on, the dress shoes, the white shirt with the little skinny jeans. Nigga, it was loud in there. Once they all said, "Hey, Brandon," at the same time,
Everybody stopped.
Just look.
You gotta say.
I walked in that motherfucker.
What's up, ladies?
I did see what's going on.
About half, bitch.
We nigga walked straight through that motherfucker. Look, boy, I was in that motherfucker. I'm like, this right here's a good place to be at, boy. I was in that motherfucker, man. I had that shit made, boy. That shit was fun as a motherfucker. Felt like goddamn Shawn Michaels, goddamn showstopper. Heartbreak Kid.
I think I'm cute.
I know I'm sexy.
Got moves that drives the girls wild. I really move. Yeah, that was a peak, boy. I was working out and shit then too. Now nigga just do push-ups here and there enough just to be able to fucking fight. That's it. That's all I need to do.
Gotta get you a little weight bar and do curls all day like the niggas in Compton.
Yeah. Motherfuckers be curling and doing bitch. Lock it out, dog. Lock it out, dog. Lock it out. Lock it out. Motherfuckers been taking that shit serious. Taking that shit real serious, nigga.
Hey, niggas be swole up top, small
Small
at the bottom.
and shit. Niggas don't do no squats. At all.
All chest and arm.
Chesticles, nigga.
Chest and arm.
Chest, breast, and all, baby.
Popped up.
What you got on my drink, fool? I ain't got shit, nigga. What you say? I said I got you real quick.
Hey, if I ever heard a nigga switch it up like that for a nigga in real life,
God damn.
nigga, I'm gonna be crying, like.
See, no, nigga, what you said the first time? Say what you had said.
I said I got you real quick, bro. That's what I said.
No, hell no, nigga. That ain't what I heard.
You gonna say, man, that's what I said, bro. I ain't say nothing else. You had a nigga scared then.
Fuck that. But it's another episode of 30 Minute Smoke Break Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We out.